So, Prabhuji, who is we also call him Maharaj, he's Grace Kratu Maharaj, and Maharaj has been serving ISKCON for many years, and in his professional background, he was an engineer, but with the guidance of Srila Prabhupada, he left everything along with Mataji, Adhikari Mataji, who's right here. So they dedicated their whole life into Krishna consciousness, in propagating Krishna consciousness around the world. And Maharaj as well as Mataji, they are traveling around the world continuously to serve Srila Prabhupada. So we are very honored to have Maharaj among us today. I will now leave it to Maharaj, and please share your realizations with us. So please join me in welcoming His Grace Kratu Maharaj. Thank you.
Datavyam, worth giving. Iti, thus, yat, that which, dhanam, charity, diyate, is given, ankamparine, irrespective of return. They say in a proper place, kale, at a proper time, cha, also, patre, a suitable person, cha, and tat, that, dhanam, charity, satvika, in the mood of goodness, srutam is considered, datavyam iti taddanam, diyate anukamparine, diyate anupakarine, dese kale cha patre cha, taddanam satvikam srutam. Charity given out of duty without expectation of return at the proper time and place and to a worthy person is considered to be in mood of goodness. Responsibly placed. Charity given out of duty without expectation of return at the proper time and place and to a worthy person is considered to be in mode of goodness. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. In the Vedic literature, charity given to a person engaged in spiritual activities is recommended. There is no recommendation for giving charity indiscriminately. Spiritual perfection is always a consideration. Therefore, charity is recommended to be given at a place of pilgrimage and at lunar or solar eclipse, or at the end of the month, or to a qualified Brahmin, or a Vaishnava devotee, or in temples. Such charity should be given without any consideration of return. Charity to the poor is sometimes given out of compassion, but if a poor man is not worth giving charity to, then there is no spiritual advancement. In other words, indiscriminate charity is not recommended in the Vedic literature. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rup Kadamayam Dadati Swapadattikam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesh Gopika Radha Kantan Namaste Tata Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Dattavyam iti taddanam diyate anukamparane desi kale cha patre cha taddan satvikam srutam. Charity given out of duty without expectation of return at the proper time and place and to worthy person is considered to be in the mood of goodness. So charity must be given. Dattavyam iti taddanam. Charity must be given. So that charity should be without any expectation, at proper place, proper time, proper person, patra. If you give charity indiscriminately, as Prabhupada says in purport, that charity sometimes given without any consideration. To poor is sometimes given out of compassion. But if a poor man is not worthy of giving charity, then it may give adverse effect. So charity should be given. That's a duty. Our scriptures are narrating lots of charity given by many people, but charity should be given with proper discrimination. If you give charity to poor with compassion, but the poor person is not worthy, he may be drunkard, meat eater, maybe thieves, rogues, smoking, drinking. Who knows what that person is going to use our charity, how he is going to use. So that kind of compassion may turn out to be reverse. Instead of doing good to others and doing good to ourselves, it may work out to be bad. So there are three kinds of charity, and fourth one we'll discuss. Mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Ignorance means sinful people who give charity. He is sinful, and you are increasing his sinful propensity. So that's not good. And passion, charity and passion. Somebody who wants to be the poor and he wants to build up his monetary conditions and use that money into all kinds of different passionate use. So that's also not good. But charity in mode of goodness is encouraged. And more than that is charity in mode of pure goodness is more beneficial for both. So charity in mode of pure goodness is that charity which is given in connection with Krishna. To build Krishna's temple, to spread out message about Krishna, to worship Krishna, to support Krishna's devotees, to encourage distributing Vedic literature and even in Vedic literature, pure goodness literature. Literature is in mode of ignorance, passion, and goodness, and some literature, pure goodness. So, we should give charity for pure goodness. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that one who distributes my knowledge is very dear to me. There is no person on the planet more dear to me than who distributes the knowledge given by him in Gita. Nacha tasman manusesu karchin me priyakutama bhavita mena yasma anya priyataru bhuvi. Bhuvi, Earth planet. There is nobody more dear to me on Earth planet. There will be nobody in future more dear to me. And there was no in the past more dear to me than who distributes the knowledge about Bhagavad Gita. So, Srila Prabhupada has only translated those literature which is in pure goodness. So we should distribute those literature. Even Bhagavad Gita can be twisted and presented in more of ignorance. And many commentators have done so, which has produced no devotees. In Bhagavad Gita, they twisted out meaning of how Krishna does not have hand and legs, and how he is homogeneous. God is homogeneous, God is impersonal, God is light, God is zero. So many ways meaning of God has been twisted out of Bhagavad Gita. So distributing those kind of Bhagavad Gita is like scolding Krishna, more of not even ignorance. It is sinful. But Prabhupada wrote Bhagavad Gita as it is, the way Krishna want to speak, Krishna want to give out knowledge as it is. And that Bhagavad Gita has made devotee all over the world. And we are some of the sample of that literature Prabhupada commented. And what to talk about Bhagavad? What to talk about Bhagavad? Bhagavad is above three modes of material nature. Dharma projita kaitava atra nirmatsara satam vidyam vastava matava tapatraya unmulana. So this Vedic literature, Bhagavad, is above three modes of material nature. It promotes pure devotional service to Krishna, like gopis. The gopis are the most elevated devotees than any devotees in scriptures. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vradesatanaya Taddam Vrindavanam Ramya Kvachitupasana Vradavadu Vargena Vakalpita Vradavadu Gopis. They are the topmost devotees of Lord Krishna. That is narrated in Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Pramanamalam. Srimad Bhagavat is spotless Purana. Tapatraya Milana. It is beyond three modes of material nature. Tapatraya Milana. Vidyam Vastava Matavastu. So this Bhagavad Purana is as brilliant as sun. Dharma projita kaitava atra paramo nirmatsaranam satam. And nirmatsa, pure devotees. Their interaction with Krishna has been described. Tava kathamritam tapta kavi viritam kalmashava sravana mangalam bhuvidhanti bhuvidadina. This kathamritam is the panacea of those who are suffering, tapta jivanam, those who are suffering in material world. So this literature, we have to distribute, give grow up in charity, then that is the topmost charity. Vidya Dhan. Sa Vidya Vimuktaye. Vidya is that which can give us liberation from this material world. That is real Vidya. So we have to give charity to a proper person, proper time, proper place. We have to give this charity. Then that charity will enable us to become lover of Krishna. Like Krishna says, Nachatasman Manusesu Karchinne Priyakruttama. Priya Uttama means topmost lover. I love him the most, Krishna says. Priyakruttama. Uttama. Is most dear to me. Bhavita mena yasman anipriyataru bhuvi. So he is the most dear devotee to me. So this is the best way to become beloved by him, to attract his attention. Mad bhakti sudhyasa, one who will distribute the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is most dear to me. In Bhagavad, Bhadra Purnima, Bhagavad distribution. So this makes Krishna very happy. If you distribute Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavad. So Prabhupada has taken so much pain to translate these books. Wake up early morning, 2:30, and start writing. And he says these books of mine are the law books for 10,000 years to come. Law books. He said, I put everything in my books. I have whatever one wants to know spiritually. That is all in my books. You don't have to look anywhere else. So if any religion is sustained, then that has to be Dharma Pustak. Just like Christianity has Bible. And no Bible means no Christians. Same thing, no Quran means no Muslims. And no Gita, Bhagavad means no Vedic Dharma, no Varnasrama Dharma. So books are the basis, a very foundation of our movement. Books. Our movement is built on these books that Prabhupada wrote. Everything is in it. So by the knowledge of these books, by hearing, by doing katha, by distributing, by reading, by worshipping these books, we all become successful. Now we have to make others successful. Successful means happy, peaceful, blissful, very, very good life. There cannot be better life than a life of Krishna conscious devotee. different grades of devotees. But when you come to the pure state in Krishna consciousness, it is a life of bliss, total package. Prabhupada has put total package in these books to become happy, content, totally blissful. So, Janma Sarthak Kari Karo Paropkar. So we make our life successful, peaceful, blissful. Now we can become a little charitable and make others' life successful. Charity must be given. Diyate aditadhanam, diyate anukamparine. That is this sloka. Daktavya aditadhanam. Yajna dhanam tapaschaiva na tajyam evacha. Pavitrani manusina. Yajna, dhan and tapa. Not adhyam. We should not give it up. Evacha. Why? Because pavitrani manusina. Those who give charity, it makes them pure. Pavitrani manusina. So it's our duty to perform charity. And charity must be given in proper place, without any expectation, proper time, proper patra. So what can be the highest charity than giving them perfect package in their hand, Gita and Bhagavad, best charity. It can never go wrong. And Krishna will love us for that. Krishna will love us for that. So, this Christmas marathon is coming, and Prabhupada has told his devotees every time, now you triple it. So, it's not a pressure, it is our duty. 10% of anybody who is really serious in Krishna consciousness, they should give out their charity, like Muslim people, 10%. They give. Christian people, they give 10%. In our religion also, many give 10%. Many sects in Hinduism also, they give 10%. So we are not proposing that. It's mandatory, it's your wish. But if you at all do this charity of distributing this beautiful Prabhupada's books, Krishna will definitely love us. That is his promise. That is his promise. Nacha tasman manusyesu kaschin me priya krutama bhavita na yasman ani priyataru bhuri. He is most dear to me, one who gives charity for Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad. It's in more of pure goodness. So we don't have to acquire knowledge, whether it is in passion, ignorance, goodness. It is in pure goodness. So I'll stop here. Anybody has any question, please do so. Yes, please.
Wonderful class. Question is, many people donate the money in hospitals where devotees are also coming. Multiple people are coming, and as we know, other people are donating in schools and universities. Like we know, as you said, like Savidya Vimuktai. How we can define that charity?
Donating for hospital is for body and prolonging life. And most of the time, prolonging life is very distressful also. So, charity given to hospitals are for body. Of course it is good. People are suffering within the body, so we can help them to reduce that suffering. But still suffering will be there because we have this material body. Material body means suffering. You can build billions of hospitals and zillions of doctors and zillions of dollars worth of medicine. That will not put an end to the suffering. Maybe it will increase. It may decrease. Who knows? But yes, it is good. Temporary suffering can be, we can help temporary suffering. But it is like a patchwork. But if we can take him back to home, back to Godhead, where there is no birth, death, old age and disease, by giving them Gita and Bhagavad knowledge. That's the best charity. It looks like imaginary Gita and Bhagavad, and they become happy. We all become happy by Gita and Bhagavad. So, somebody is in a hospital for a week, so you're helping him for a week to become happy. But we are living so much, 70, 80, 90 years, minus 7 days. So you help him that length of a time by giving out Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. So all other charities are like that, temporary, patchwork. Just like Prabhupada gave example, if somebody is drowning and somebody is saving him by pulling out his coat. Oh, I saved him, I said. But I saved his coat, not him, he drowned. Body is a coat. And he is the soul's drowning. So, what good it will do? It will be good for temporary reason, but ultimate good is you help him going back to home, back to God, where there is no suffering. That's why this charity, Gita Bhagavad distribution is necessary. You make him happy in this life and within this world and also spiritual world. Both worlds, you become happy. Win-win situation. Is that answering? Any other question? Yes.
this era of social media, we're talking about distributing books, where the number of avid readers are decreasing day by day. They are more on
What is decreasing?
avid readers, like who will be reading books and understanding, taking knowledge from books. Rather they take knowledge from social media, or maybe like we are recording your videos through your lectures and other inspirational gurus who give lectures. Why don't we promote those activities simultaneously? Because the ultimate message is that Krishna's Vani should go to everybody and people should understand it. Learn
So
it.
you are saying we should promote through media these books. Is that what you say?
Not only books, like the message in the books should be there in the form of videos, in form of lectures, in other form.
That is that.
So equally promoting that along with books, maybe like
Yes, it is.
categorizing it.
Do you know anything about ISKCON desire?
Yes, Prabhuji, I have seen that.
So there is unlimited information how to become happy, including books and lectures and our philanthropic work and food for life, and you name it, there is so much on ISKCON desire tree. So media is also our aim and goal to propagate Krishna consciousness through media. But it becomes impersonal sometimes. There has to be personal touch. So books gives them personal touch. Prabhupada and him. Prabhupada is speaking to him through the books, through media, through the... So yes, ultimately, down the line, down some years, it will be media, social media. The books will be not printed, presses will be out of business, no pressing books, only media. The day is coming, but until then we have to distribute these books. And media, books, e-books, and audio books, and many kind of books on Kindle and Google and websites, and everything is there. But personal touch has to be there. Just like you want to marry, so in media there is a wife, and we can marry on media, and we can interact on media. How much good pleasure there will be than personal. So this is personal. Media can give us so much, isn't it? It has its own advantages, no doubt, but personal touch should be there. And these books give that connection to Prabhupada. In your hand, in your eyes, front of your eyes, and you can even contact some devotees. So many classes going on in ISKCON. There is no institution in Hinduism that gives knowledge like ISKCON do. You can go to any temple, there is Jagadisha Hare, or Arati will be there, but if you want to find Gita and Bhagavad there, probably you will not find. Only ISKCON. Because ISKCON are based on books. Books are the basis. Scientific movement. In ISKCON, so many teachers. Each one should preach one, teach one, become teacher. We are all teachers, preacher. Any other question? Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. It is our great fortune to see direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada, because many of us were not born when Prabhupada Leela was going on. But we are very fortunate that we can see disciples of Srila Prabhupada who was part of that Leela. So I would like to know, like, what inspired you during your interaction with Srila Prabhupada, that you and Mataji decided to dedicate your life for the mission of Lord and mission of Srila Prabhupada.
Well, I was suffering in material world. So much suffering is there. So Prabhupada gave an answer to the bliss. So I pick it up immediately. The Prabhupada was pure devotee, so it influences you. It penetrates his message penetrates into your heart. So that's what happened, change of heart. So I started giving up all nonsense, a lot of nonsense here, and became happy, became unloaded, and get loaded with spiritual bliss. So more practice and more bliss, and keep practicing, keep having bliss. So that's what happened. He came in 76, I met him. 75, I missed him. I knew that he's here, temple. But I missed him. So, but nonetheless, he hasn't left. He says, I'll live forever. These books are my blood. And as long as you distribute these books, I'll be alive. So he's alive. He's alive in his books. So we have to. So anybody wants to, what are the rates? Anybody wants to give charity for the books? What are the rates for one box of Gita?
Box of Gita is $192.
182.
192. Yeah, there are 16 books in a box. You can get in English, Hindi, Gujarati, Tamil, and Telugu.
So very good. Sponsoring? One box of Gita. Very good. Anybody else would like to? Anybody else would like to? Can I tell the name? Here. So we can have a look. Anybody would like to give a portion of your income to donate for such a good cause? This is a pure goodness donation. Yes, Prabhu? One carton. One carton of Bhagavad Gita. Name? Aswini. Aswini Prabhu. Yes? Oh, Mataji, you are doing thousands and millions. Yes, Murli Manohar. Murli Manohar. One box. Yes, Pran Priya. One box. Yes. Anybody else? $192. It's not 10%. Is it 10% of your income? 10%. Yes, anybody else? Yes, Maya. Name? Ujjwala. No, Ujjwala something long. Jayapatra Kabbalah doesn't give it yet. Ujjwala, Kopi? Ujjwala, Vrajalila. Devidas.
My boxes, Mataji. 5 bucks.
5 bucks. She is very charitable, I know. Whatever.
5 bucks, Krishna.
Whatever comfortably you want to do. Yes. Jai.
Chandreshwar Krishna.
Chandreshwar. Yeah?
Chandreshwar.
Chandreshwar.
How many boxes, Prabhu?
1 box. Anybody else? It's a big time donation.
Indulekha Mataji. Indulekha Mataji, 1 box.
Indulekha Mataji. Yes, it's a good start. Anybody else? So many doctors and lawyers here, engineers and ITs, so much. You can, it's the best charity you can ever do. You're already doing. Anybody else? Yes, you're also doing. Yana? What is it?
Vijayanand Prabhu.
Vijayananda. Vijayananda Prabhu. Anybody would like to donate a box of Bhagavad Gita, and you can take it home and distribute yourself. It's not that we are raising money here. We are helping you to give out charity, which is topmost, purest, in mode of pure goodness. And this will give you immense benefit. Charity means you get some benefit for yourself. And this will make Krishna totally indebted to you. He says, Nachatasman Manusheshu Kaschin me priyakritamani. There is no person more dear to me than one who distributes the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. And which sloka, 1862 is it? Nachatasma, no, 65? No. Madhicitta. What sloka is that? Anybody knows? It's in 18th chapter. So, I think we are passing our time to 1 o'clock. Anybody else? Yes?
Indra Prabhu, 1 box.
69 sloka. Who? Areva. Avas. Anybody else would like to donate? Yes?
Ashish.
Ashish. Give me the Ashisha. Ashish. Anybody else donating 1 box of Bhagavad Gita, take it home. You can give out Christmas gift or departed soul. You can give out for him, or you can give gift at the time of marriage, birthday, so many gifts. Throughout year, you can keep these books in your home and give out charity. Okay. Any last call? Yes? Doctor? Dr. Mansi Ganga.
1 box.
What is that tempo? What is that tempo?
Okay, so thank you very much. And you can keep, you will have more chances to donate if you haven't. So thank you very much. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Bhagavad Gita ki, Apsa Vaishnava Bhakti ki, Guru Dharma ki, Lord Premanandi.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj, for sharing with us today some of the information about charity. So, thank you, Maharaj, for sharing with us today about charity. So, we learned about the importance of giving charity and how it should be given, what is the right mode that it should be given and to whom it should be given. So, we already had the opportunities, and thank you, Maharaj, for sharing the opportunities where we can give charity. So, as you have heard, there is lots of opportunities to sponsoring the Bhagavad Gita and the books. So the Mahaprabhu will give those details to us. It's already there on the board. Yes, thank you, Prabhu. And we also would like to make some announcement about the Bhaktivedanta Academy of Education.